I'm going to try and qualify and compete for Boulder and lead at the LA Olympics. This video is going to start and finish with the same line, but hopefully by the end it will mean something completely different. The last weeks have been pretty hard. If you watched my last video, you know that I've been suffering through an injury and still am. I'm coming out the end of it, but the last 12 weeks have been pretty rough. It might seem like a pretty stupid time to be thinking about the LA Olympics, but to be honest, I've had so much time in the last weeks just to sit here and think about thoughts like that, and they've just constantly been coming into my mind. So yeah, I've definitely been thinking about it, and yeah, there's one single reason why I'm going to try and compete in Boulder and lead. It's because I want to. Ever since I first climbed on this climbing wall at 7 years old at the end of my school gym, I absolutely fell in love with the sport. It wasn't because of Olympic medals or everything climbing has now given me. That's obviously all an incredible bonus, and I had no idea it was going to happen. I was lucky enough to find a sport which I just loved so much at a young age. Initially, it was just a few times a week at the end of the school hall, and I wasn't always the best student, so most of my time was just spent thinking about climbing and trying to get in that little climbing wall. But it was very quick to consume everything. So by the time I was 12, I'd already set my sights on Paris, and I was like, yes, go, go, go. I just want to climb as much as possible. There were definitely setbacks. But overall, it went well. And then I experienced something which so many people go through. You absolutely love something, you're having a great time, and then you get injured and it just absolutely destroys you. 12 weeks isn't that long, regardless of how hard it's been. But I'm now back on the wall and trying to rebuild. But it's been long enough for me to know what's really important. With two separate disciplines in LA now, there are big problems. In Paris, the scoring favoured the combined athletes. I managed to come third and fourth in lead and Boulder respectively, which managed to get me the win. But in LA, it's going to be completely different. But almost everyone will now specialise in either Boulder or lead, and the individual disciplines will become much stronger. Training for two disciplines and competing against those training in one is a huge challenge. In Paris, the format definitely favoured the combined athletes, but in LA, 100% the individual athletes are going to have the advantage. Even the qualifying, it's unknown at the minute, but there might even be tactics about which event you want to go to because if you're competing against people who are single discipline, you'd want to prioritize the events which you're going to be able to be in the best shape for, regarding tiredness and skin. That might not make sense, but there'll just be tactics with the events and which ones you want to peak for. Limited numbers of only 12 per discipline because of Olympic athlete quotas and things also makes it kind of unknown. There's rumours that if you qualify for one discipline, you'll also qualify for the other. Adding country quotas to that, and it's going to be really, really difficult to actually qualify. However, those aren't even the biggest issues. The actual Olympic schedule is going to be 4 rounds over 5 days, just one rest day. It's going to be pretty brutal for people competing in both disciplines. Think about the single discipline athletes are going to get more rest, more everything, whereas dual discipline is going to, if you make both finals, then it's back-to-back finals, which is very savage. The consensus over athletes and coaches is that it's pretty much just going to be stupid to try and qualify for both. But that's not what I'm climbing for. I climb for myself. I love the challenge. I've always just loved Boulder and lead, and I would never sacrifice that. My coach has tried to say to me come on Toby, what is this the best idea? But they pretty much knew that was futile. I'm definitely going to be going for both of them. And the injury has actually, you'd think that the injury would make me go, oh, maybe I should specialise, maybe it's going to be hard, but no. I'm going to give it everything and go for both. It might sound a little cliche, but the closer you are to the best, the more you realise every success is someone overcoming their personal battles where they didn't give up. My intention before being injured was to compete in both disciplines, and that injury has only made that desire to compete in both even more. I think the time out and not being able to climb has made me go, there's no way I want to sack off a discipline, I want to go for both. I didn't start climbing for medals or strategies, although I appreciate having them both. I love Boulder and lead, and I'm not willing to choose. That also might mean not qualifying for either, or the qualification process itself will rule which discipline I do. My coaches asked me a simple thing. They said, if you miss out on Olympic medals, would you be happy you tried? And for me, it's always been really simple. I'd rather fail trying than not try. Oh, that sounds weird, but is that the right saying? But for sure, for me, I'd rather give it everything. And if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. Like, I think if I'll look back in like 10 years from now, even if it didn't work out, I'd think, damn, I wish I'd tried it. I wish I'd tried to. So yeah, I'm going to compete in both. I won't regret not winning medals, but I'll definitely regret not trying to. For me, it's just about doing something which I absolutely love and giving it everything. However, the last few months haven't just been about recovery. They've been about preparation, attention to detail, and creating a plan. You're only as strong as your biggest weakness, and my recent injuries have been a good example of that. Competing in 2 disciplines means more training, which I love, but it also means being smarter with the training that I'm doing. I'm not choosing between Boulder and lead. I'm fully committing to being the best climber I think I can be. I'm very grateful to be training in an amazing new facility, which helps reduce traveling whilst greatly increasing the quality of my training. I love creating content, and this should also be a great opportunity to create more. I've spent so much time just sat here looking at these walls going, I can't believe I can't climb. I'm in this world-class, incredible training facility and I can't climb. But the rehab's going well, I'm back on the wall, slowly building up, and the plan's in place. My aim is to try and qualify for Boulder and lead for the LA Olympics. I could not be more psyched to give it everything. Like, the desire is stronger than ever. Let's go.